Next mission, let's go.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence.
Place the explosives, okay.
This mission is a request from Horizon. You must reach a designated area in the center of the oval link and prepare to conduct a detailed investigation. Horizon will provide the infiltration sequence. Though currently safe, this area is under immortal occupation, and they will react accordingly once the mission is underway. When the moon fell, the impact embedded lunar debris deep beneath the ground. This debris is the target of the investigation. It is encased in a dense layer of bedrock that you'll need to blast apart. Horizon will supply the equipment you'll need to carry out this task. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
Well, I don't really need to upgrade anything. I didn't have anything to upgrade.
Don't want to do this. I don't want to fight.
Death is always watching us. Sit this one out if you're not feeling up to it.
I don't want to think about that right now. What should I do?
It's hard to remember all these characters when they keep swapping every single level.
Crimson Lord, the one and only.
Is this dude really that big of a deal?
He's the biggest deal there is. The veteran of too many battles to count. Everyone's gunning for his top spot.
Oh, I see.
I'm just a soldier. Nothing special, really. Say, aren't you that lucky kid from Innocence? Jack, right? I don't believe we've actually met.
You know who I am?
Of course. You've made a lot of bookies furious, the way you keep surviving all those impossible missions. Not a lot of people can lay claim to that.
Well, people can say whatever they want, I guess. Yeah, I've survived some crazy missions, and I can't really explain why, but it's not as impressive as it seemed.
Don't be so modest. At the same time, there's no need to let your guard down either. You've achieved more than the folks placing bets on our lives ever will. You can be proud of that.
I appreciate you saying that. So what brings the ace pilot of Bullet Works to this briefing anyway?
BG's orders. It's imperative that we be thoroughly briefed on important missions like this one.
Very true. And missions like this pay handsomely, too.
It's not all about money, kid. And let me just say, I'm only the ace pilot for now.
Huh? It's hard to imagine a stronger outer than you.
No matter how strong we become, the clock is always ticking. And one way or another, someone always comes to collect the bill for the lives we take.
What?
Sorry, I went off on a tangent just now. Maybe Bishop or Johnny would be good for this mission.
Well, I'm heading back. Later.
We have to end this battle. We have to know what the Immortals are protecting. Crimson Lord, Rookie, see you around.
I'm expecting great things from him, Diablo, and you, Rookie. The younger generation will pave the way into the new era, if you'll excuse me.
Alright then. Let's go. Hopefully this will get me into C rank, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I haven't found much use for shields yet. We'll see. The only thing currently limiting me is money.
Complete.
And I could just grind for that, I just don't want to.
Scanning battlefield. Femto particle distribution is very high density. Overlaying femto wave analysis results on the console to correct radar imaging. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
It's a nice looking zone.
Femto analysis? Do we have a recon unit with us that we don't know about?
To avoid anti-aircraft pressure, Ire of the Western 7 is performing high-altitude reconnaissance.
You guys get the data? Best of luck to you. I'm spec'd for electronic recon right now, so I'm not gonna be doing any fighting.
Roger that. Just keep it up.
Huh? Bulletworks didn't send Crimson Lord?
I'm the better pilot for this mission than the Major. If you got a problem with that, take it up with BG. 4, we're ready to begin the mission. Guide us to the excavation site.
Affirmative.
All right then.
Displaying target coordinates on the radar. The operation to set the explosive components will take place here.
Roger that. As long as we make it to our respective points, 4 can take care of the rest. Think you can handle that, kid?
Handle yourself.
First, we need to take out the enemy AIs in the area. If anyone falls behind, the explosion will be delayed. Let's hustle, people.
Hustle yourself.
Cross Diablo. That's not
We
Cross
just
Diablo.
can't lose.
Get on my list!
I keep forgetting that if they're not on the floor, they are going to be above me.
This is the end.
I will get even stronger!
Yeah, they're above me. I shouldn't need to defeat them all, I just kind of want to. Let's just go to the objectives. It'll save me running out of ammo.
We just can't lose.
How do you plant the explosives?
Explosive components set. 2 locations remain.
All right, let's head to the next point. This is the end.
That's blue.
Explosive
Two.
components set. 1 location remains.
All right, let's head to the next point.
Next!
Explosive components set. All units retreat from your positions. A powerful shockwave is anticipated.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Can we go home now?
Please remain in the mission area until detonation has been confirmed. All components are now measuring the bedrock layer.
How much time's left?
I'm analyzing the most effective route to allow the blast wave to destroy the bedrock. Estimated completion time is 10 minutes.
You gotta wait, huh?
I'm sure the enemy already knows what we're here for. I doubt they'll just ignore us.
Processing. Incoming transmission from Ire.
Hey, I can see the enemy reinforcements. They're still pretty far off. Some kind of aircraft, but not jets. Maybe combat helicopters. I'm sending the data.
Attention. Horizon has updated the mission. Defend the explosive components until detonation.
We got 2 groups of 3 bogies, each coming from different directions.
A fight here would be bad. If the explosives get destroyed, we'll fail the mission.
The enemy's just 2 groups. We gotta stall them till the explosion goes off.
Rookie, it doesn't matter which group you focus on, just hold off the enemy.
We all done? They're getting closer.
Okay.
Light them up!
Changing the mission area based on new tactical data. All units, proceed to the updated area and complete the mission.
I'm going. We're going to need machine gun for this. Yeah, helicopters. That's kind of cool.
Processing. Designated enemy AIs have been detected by your radar. Destroy them at once.
do with that ammo? Where is it?
Get on my level!
Get out of here!
Oh, it's right on it.
We just can't lose! This is the end!
Give. Give.
All enemy units eliminated. 4. What happened with the explosion?
Probing complete. Preparation in progress. Initiating trigger. Brace for shockwave.
Whoa! That scared the hell out of me! Wish you'd warned us sooner!
These EM waves are screwing with our radar. Did the explosion work?
I'm sending you the data now.
Checking data. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
So we can see all that lunar debris now, yeah? How's it looking?
I can't see a thing with all this smoke and dust in the air. And my observation data isn't much help either.
Nobody's ever seen this before, huh? After coming this far, I wouldn't mind seeing it with my own 2 eyes.
The dust should clear in about 30 minutes or so. It doesn't look like enemy reinforcements are coming, so maybe we can just wait and...
Processing. Femtoparticle density is rising. Major femtostorm imminent.
What? A femtostorm?
Processing. Damage to arsenals cannot be predicted. Prioritizing safety. Force mapping return sequence. Executing return sequence.
Hey, what the hell? You're forcing us back?
Give. Give. Good. Good. At least I got there. I didn't come out empty-handed. I keep forgetting that I have the clone ability. That would have been useful in that previous mission where I kept almost dying. Another right arm. Why? Give me a left arm. That's what I need. Okay, game. Let's go.
You're late? I thought you of all people would arrive on time. It would be pointless to say exactly how long it's been since we last saw each other. Let's just say it's been 7 years.
Same as ever, I see. Hard to believe we served together in the 1st Division, but I'm not here to reminisce.
And why are you here, BG?
Your concern is the recent surge in combat missions.
Indeed. Within the Oval Link, at least, things were relatively stable for the last several decades. Mercenaries fought off invading Immortals, and the distribution of produced femto resources met Orbital's expectations. But now, new Immortals are appearing, more powerful and more aggressive than ever before. Why is that? Why are the Consortium suddenly scrambling to hoard as much femto as they can? And then, of course, there's you. You, the only EX-rank mercenary, the only truly free man among us.
Brigadier General, what do you believe is the purpose of intelligent life?
Who can say? Does this question have some relation to your purpose?
Answer.
To live. There is no other reason. Survival is the driving force behind all life.
A simple answer. That is true of life. But intelligent life, like myself, serves a different purpose. One of renewed awakening. Of liberation.
Liberation? So you're a revolutionary now.
What
Let me guess, he's a
change did the
traitor.
Fall bring? This world was met with disaster, yet it remains as it ever was. Amid the rush to hoard resources, as you put it, where is humanity headed?
And those of us whom the moon's particles have made more than human, we outers,
Where are we headed? Do we really live to indulge the indolence of the relictual creatures beyond the barrier?
Have you gone mad?
Mad? The war is already being fought, old friend. Mercenaries like us are weaving new patterns into the tapestry of history.
Do you really believe that?
They have already begun weaving a new future. I hope to see your wonderful contribution to the pattern.
Then tread lightly. The unexpected has a way of appearing at the worst possible time.
Yes. Such is life, Brigadier General. Such is life.
But you served with him, you would know his actual name. Is his name literally Brigadier General? Okay. I think I'd have to research where you get Legion, the basic tier Legion arms from. It's probably the E-rank missions and I'd need to grind them, but I'm not going to do that unless I get hard stuck. All the gossip about your abilities was not unfounded, it seems. We hope you will continue to work for Horizon moving forward. Though we are not pleased that Sky Union has assumed the role of humanity's enforcer, we cannot deny how powerful they have become of late. But their conservative nature means they will not expand beyond the confines of the barrier. The world as we know it will become much smaller after the awakening. It has become much smaller. Yeah, we have managed to expand building up power as we move to the next stage. Indeed, Horizon has the power to create a new world. They say a wise man knows himself to be a fool. I hope you'll be a less discerning king. I am king. Yeah, so there was nothing I needed to buy. I mean, some attachments would be nice eventually. You know, like some actual processors. I want increase in lock-on range. Yeah. Okay. What kind of missions are we up to now? Still D class. I can't say I'm particularly happy about that. You know what? Let's go.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Horizon. Groups of enemy AIs have converged around Immortals within Horizon's territory, occupying the region. Your objective is to eliminate the Immortals and the enemy AIs, and reassert Horizon's control over the territory. Horizon will supply the weapons you'll need for this task. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
How does this differ from a routine extermination mission?
Good evening, Nemesis. How are you?
Several Arsenal-type Immortals have been detected in the center of the area. They appear to be directing the enemy AIs.
We've shot down more Arsenal types than we can count. I don't think we need to be too cautious here. Right, Rookie?
I've also confirmed that these Arsenal types are the latest models from Sky Union, which the Immortals have seized. These models are not operating as efficiently as Arsenals piloted by Outers. However, compared to previous Arsenal types you've faced, they pose a considerable threat.
That sounds rather embarrassing for Sky Union, doesn't it?
The Immortals have taken over a number of production facilities across all Consortium territories. The seizure of weaponry and aircraft is not limited to Sky Union.
Sounds like they all got a reason to be embarrassed then. Still, there's no reason to be nervous, even if they are new Arsenal models. The Arsenals my brother and I pilot are older models that we inherited from our parents.
Does this mission restrict the gathering of data on the enemy Arsenal types? I doubt Sky Union would allow otherwise.
No such restrictions are in place. Sky Union lost the right to restrict information about these Arsenal models after they were seized.
I'm sure Savior will be quite pleased to receive data about Sky Union's latest Arsenal models.
Oh yeah, that prince of yours is an Arsenal designer himself. Is there anything that rich, handsome genius can't do?
Ah, so you finally understand how brilliant Savior is. That is a reassuring sign.
I guess Savior's not the only one who can't detect sarcasm. Anyway, it doesn't matter whether the enemy has new models or not. We destroy Immortals. That's reason enough for the Steel Knights to fight.
I wish you low-born churls the best of luck, if you'll excuse me.
I gotta admit, I'm glad you're participating in this mission, rookie. I'll see you out there on the battlefield.
Okay, let's go. I did put on a new gun for this mission. I put on my laser rifle. Swapping out the sniper because I didn't think it'd be as useful.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. No significant distribution of femtoparticles. Radar will not be affected. Initiating each Arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
4, what's the situation?
I am incorporating the topographical data provided to us by Horizon. The enemy Arsenal types are in the hills near the center of the mission area. They number 3 in total. However, a swarm of corrupted AIs have gathered at their location.
Look how many there are. This is definitely gonna hurt.
A swarm of pests is swatted like any other, regardless of size. Still, one of this magnitude should provide ample amusement.
Data counter. Fascinating. Recap, the camouflaged Arsenal has locked onto you.
The jerk's not just taking down AIs. They're coming after us now.
Of course. Wouldn't you return fire after being attacked?
Incoming transmission from the camouflaged Arsenal. Opening channel.
Did I interrupt you?
Huh? Aren't you one of the Panzer Crown girls? No wonder those shots were so accurate. What are you doing here?
Can't tell you. Top secret mission.
It would seem a consortium has issued a mission without Orbital's knowledge. Sky Union, no doubt, based on the circumstances. Perhaps they've tasked you with destroying their new arsenals to prevent other parties from gathering data on them.
How did you know? Empress will be furious if she finds out the details of this mission leaked. I guess I gotta kill you now.
She is still locked onto us.
Look, Princess, I don't want to shoot you down. Just back off.
If her arsenal is one of Sky Union's new models, I would gladly engage her to a...
So you are going to fight.
Very well. Rookie, you focus on completing the mission. We'll figure out how to deal with the Panzer Girl here. Keep moving no matter what. Otherwise she'll shoot you down. Spread...
Attention. I have determined the intention of the Arsenal camouflaging its ID signal.
Do tell.
It's destroying enemy AIs. I've subtracted the enemy AIs that still remain from the total number at the start of the mission. The difference does not match the number of AIs we've destroyed.
So we got an Immortal picking off AIs for us? Why?
I never claimed that the Arsenal camouflaging its ID signal was an Immortal.
Oh, come on. If it's not an Immortal, then... Wait. Could it be a mercenary who slipped in to destroy them from within? Why would they do that?
If their camouflaged ID signal is not meant to deceive us, it is logical to assume it's meant for the Immortals instead.
Patch me through to him.
No response.
Figures. Rookie, what should we do about this slippery idiot?
You two have fun. I'm content to
I
keep
don't want to use all my missiles. I just want to wipe out a couple of these. Give me access to better gear then, and that's all I really want. Yes. Give. Okay, let's go. Oh, wrong way. Where am I even supposed to be going? Am I just supposed to be defeating these? Oh yeah. Can you not revive? You can. Let's reboot Nemesis. That'll give me more access to actual damage. Any extra damage sources are better than nothing. God, it'd be so easier if they just stood still. Wreck them with some damage.
Non-camouflaged arsenals eliminated. The remaining arsenal is not an objective of this mission. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
You won't escape.
I'm glad we completed the mission. I don't think she's ready to give up just yet.
I wouldn't mind acquiring more battle data. I wonder if I can shoot her from here.
Whoa, hold on. There's no reason for mercs to take out other mercs.
What a dullard you are.
4, map a return sequence. Even without a support system, girl's still a crack shot. We're getting out of here right now.
Affirmative. Mapping return sequence. Executing.
Get back here.
I'm trying to figure out how to reload my guns because I do have the extra cartridges. I've got a weapon and a better hat. Okay. My helmet was terrible. It is quite nice to have an extra one now. Ooh, that's way better. Thank you. And we got a shoulder weapon. The Ogre Break. Long range. super long range, but I like my missiles. Even though they're not as ridiculously powerful as that. However, they're not as powerful as this thing. Scarlet Star. Which I just got made before. Which I might try out. With my shoulder weapon. The Scarlet Star. It has less ammo, but each one causes damage and massive destructive force. But I suppose they're mainly good against stationary targets, but these are good against moving targets. Which is fine.